I got a long drive back to Delaware from Philly. So I just last night I finished cleaning my unit because I wanted to clean it myself because I just bought a ozone machine. For those of you who don't really know, somebody got a Maybach. Might be my future husband. So I just bought a ozone machine. Somebody was walking in the street and I stopped for her. Everybody else was like, nah, bro, like she shouldn't be in the street. Yo, Philly people do not give a fuck out. Like they don't care. But I wasn't gonna hit her though, you feel me? She obviously a smoker. But so anywho, like I was saying, so I bought an ozone machine, so I wanted to try the ozone machine out myself because people be smoking in my units and stuff like that. So I just wanted to like figure it out for myself. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, make sure everything was like cool with it and everything like that. It worked wonders. I do think the bathroom needs its own special treatment, or I need to do it a little bit longer because I only did it for 90 minutes, but it cleared the whole apartment except for one bathroom, which where the majority of the smoke was. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try it again, but this time I'm gonna either put it exactly where the area is, or I'm gonna run it longer, because maybe it needs to run longer to reach more, to make sure everything is up. But anyway, it works wonders. The air in there smells fresh, pure, like it's perfect. So I'm so happy because I was like, I really don't want to deal with the smoke or whatever. I really didn't want to deal with the smoke in this unit and in this building at all, and people be smoking. So I'm happy about that. But anywho, today I want to basically go live, and I think I'm gonna start going lives and stuff like that randomly instead of doing my motivational Mondays and stuff like that. I'm just going to just go live and do my little story times and stuff like that because I feel like that's easier for me. So, because I don't really got a lot of time, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, but still unfortunately. Today I want to talk to you guys about resilience. So I want to tell you guys a little bit of story about how I got started. So basically, what prompted this whole journey of mine was a heartbreak. So when I was 23, I went on vacation. I found love. I know it sounds like a fairy tale, sounds like it's not real, but yeah, I went on vacation. I met this guy. We fell in love. We're gonna call him Bob. I met Bob. We started dating or whatever. We fell in love. We were dating for about 10 months or whatever. I just knew I was about to marry this man. I loved him to death. He lived down south, whereas I live in Delaware, as you guys know, and he would fly me to see him and stuff like that. So it was a pretty good joint. And I thought about moving down there. But hey, Jesus is King. It just didn't work out. So fast forward, I got my little heartbreak or whatever. He ended up being toxic, ended up being a narcissist, stuff like that. Yes, there was red flags. I ignored those red flags. That's not what the video was about, right? So basically, the last conversation we had, he was basically telling me like I wasn't really going to be nothing without him. Because he had a lot of money. He had a lot of money, and I didn't. I had money, but I didn't have money like he had money. Like I just had like a good job and stuff like that. So he was like, "Oh, you're never really going to be nothing without me. Like you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to. If fish gets stolen by a bird, then it's considered a flying fish." Then let me lose my train of thought. So he basically was telling me that. So out of my anger and stuff like that, I just felt like I wanted to express myself, and I've always been an artistic person. So I decided to express myself through pictures and through video or whatever. So at first I was just using myself or whatever. I tried to like make my own sets or whatever. But the first photographer that I started working with, he would not let me do it. Like he would put me down and say I wasn't that good, and he wouldn't want me to put together my own shoots and stuff like that. Like, and I was like, bro, I don't want to do all that. And at that point, I could have easily gave up. I could have been like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be able to take these pictures. I'm not gonna be able to like express myself the way I want to express myself because he's telling me that I'm not good enough. He's telling me that I'm not good enough, right? So therefore I must not be good enough. So I decided, you know what, I'm not going to listen to him. So I found another photographer and I explained to him what I want to do. I told him, like, I like telling stories through pictures. So I want to tell stories through pictures. So me and him started working together. I started putting together my own sets and stuff like that. And I was basically like expressing myself, like expressing how like I gained my confidence back and doing shoes centered around my confidence. But eventually that wasn't enough because I had to keep paying for this stuff out of pocket. So I was paying out of pocket, I was paying out of pocket, I was paying out of pocket, I was paying out of pocket for these shoes. And I was like, I can't keep paying out of pocket because I still had regular bills as well at that point. And at that point I was like moved out and stuff. So I had rent and everything. So what I did was I created a makeup company, and within that makeup company, I would create makeup palettes, and those makeup palettes was basically stories about like heartbreak, about gaining confidence, about like getting money. Damn it, it keep telling me to go the other way, but I'm not listening to the GPS because I'm worried about y'all, but it's okay. I'm gonna still get where I need to get. Why is it asking me to turn around though? I don't know why it's asking me to turn around. Mama followed the GPS because I did that the other day and I was late. So it's probably traffic on that highway. It's probably traffic on that highway that I don't know about. So I end up making a makeup company and stuff like that, and I was creative directing I was creative directing commercials and stuff to go with the makeup palette stories and stuff that I was creating and stuff like that. So eventually people was buying them, and that's how I was doing it. And people see me making my own commercials, see me making my own photo shoots. So somebody reached out to me and asked me to do a music video. So I did the music video, and fast forward to that created another business, which came from creative direction. So with creative direction, I because why would I go that way? I don't understand why I would go that way. But let's see. Hold on, guys. Let me see what I got going on. They're just asking me to go this way, but I don't know why I would go that way. Let me go down this way. This shit, I can't turn around. And people in Philly are not nice. So, bitch, if you don't know where the fuck you going, if you don't know where you're going, you just gonna get your ass hit. So, I made that creative direction into a business, right? So with creative direction, I felt like I wasn't getting as much notoriety. I felt like I wasn't getting as much notoriety as I could have been getting, because I just follow GPS, right? I feel like I wasn't getting as much notoriety as I could be getting because I couldn't get, like, I could only do but so much. I could only do what was within my budget and what was within the budget of my clients. So I could have I could have easily give up. I could have been like, you know what, I'm never going to be a good creative director. I'm never going to be like a creative director that gets paid a livable wage for their art, because yeah, like $100, $200 here there is nice, but to live, I would need to make thousands of dollars a month, which I wasn't making at first. So I was like, I could have easily gave up there. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give up. I'm going to just give up on trying to get paid for my art. Like, why would I keep trying? Because it just seems to be harder than it needs to be. But you know what, I was resilient. So I started telling people, I was like, you know what, I wanted to build themed Airbnbs, because I feel like if I do the themed Airbnbs, the Airbnb could pay the rent, and I could do more music videos and stuff like that in the Airbnbs without it actually coming out of my pocket to build these big sets, to show people that I'm really a good creative director. And nobody believed me. I was telling them like, oh, I'm gonna have a heart-shaped bed, I'm gonna have a jungle room, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that. And everybody, even like my own team, kind of looked at me and was like, okay, sure, right? Okay, sure, right? So they wasn't really like jacking what I was putting down. So I was like, you know what, I could have given up then. I could have been like, all right, I'm not going to do it because everybody's saying I can't do it, and people, nobody really believes in me. I ain't really had no help. I ain't really know where to start or nothing like that. So But I was like, you know what? No, I want this. This is what I want to do. So when I want something, I'm going to go ahead and go for it regardless. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want something, you have to go and you have to just keep going until you get it. You have to keep going until you get it, right? Because I didn't know how I was going to do none of that shit that I did at all. I just kept trying stuff until something worked. I just kept trying stuff until something worked. And if one person said they wouldn't help me, then I found another person. If that person wouldn't help me, then I found another person. And I just kept going until I found the help that I needed, until I found the knowledge I needed. So I ended up finding Milan, who helped me figure out how to get business credit and how to open Airbnb and stuff like that. And from Airbnb, I started creating my sets and stuff like that, and my Airbnb started going viral. And that's when I started seeing real money. I started seeing that I can make thousands of dollars a month. I can make thousands of dollars a month off of my art, like just thousands of dollars. So with that, I went. I don't see how this is the right way though. Like, why? I'm so confused. But I know I put in a GPS, the right GPS, but I'm not sure why it's taking me this way. So I started creating the Airbnbs, and that's when I started seeing real money. And so because I started seeing real money, I started investing myself in more, and started learning knowledge. Mind you, again, I didn't know anything about none of this. This is my first time doing any of this. I don't have no friends that do this. I don't have no family that do this. I don't even have friends and family who do real estate. So I don't know anything about this. I kept trying stuff until I figured out what exactly works and what exactly didn't, right? And I could have easily given up the first time when people didn't believe me. I could have easily given up the first time when people said my art was too sexual, when people said they didn't really understand the photo shoots I was going. Like, when people kept trying to misunderstand me, I could have easily given up, but I didn't. I just kept moving forward. So I say that to say is, now I'm a six-figure business owner. I don't even know how the fuck I got here, to be honest. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know how I got here, but it's like it kind of felt like it happened overnight, even though it took 4 years. But it kind of feels like it happened overnight. But I was able to do that because I did not give up. So when you don't give up and you're resilient and pushing and moving forward, you never know where it's going to put you at. So I just want you guys to know, like, no matter what you're trying to do right now in life, just make sure you keep pushing forward, okay? I'm about to stop this GPS. I'm gonna talk to y'all later because I feel like I'm going the wrong way, because I should be on 95 right now. It's taking me deeper in Philly. I don't know why. I don't think this is the right way.